Yeah, I got my boy Top Boy, Coach Kev.
Coach Kev.
What's the word, man? How you feeling this morning, man?
I'm feeling good. It's a lot to talk about, though. We're gonna see what's we're getting into. There's a lot going on about this Ravens and surrounding Lamar Jackson. So we're gonna see what's really going on.
Yeah, this a different one. We live on Twitch. I don't know, depending on how this go, we might keep going live on Twitch and make this a little thing. But like you said, we just Ravens fan and we gonna get straight to it. Lamar Jackson and his Ravens, all this Ravens slander going on online, this whole media controversy. What's your feelings on it, bro?
It gotta stop. It this is drama. This is like TV1 type. What's it? Baddies of the South type ish. It's baddies of the North. That's what I'm
Bad,
calling it. It's baddies of the
baddies of the
North.
North. It's baddies of the
It's too.
North, bro. It's bad. This
It's
is
too
bad work.
much. It's too
This is
much
bad
going
work
on.
for something that I feel is simple. This is bad work for
Simple.
something that I feel is simple, cold cut, like a sub. Like I don't understand why all of this is even happening. Why we gotta go
Simple.
back and forth with each other? Why we arguing with each other? I don't like. Are we really Ravens fans here? Who's really the Ravens fans? Where are the real Ravens fans at? Because I feel
That's what
like
I want to
it's a
know.
group of people, and I don't want to be biased. Because of course, the way I feel, I'm going to feel the group of people that's siding on how I feel is going to be right. But the group of people that this over Lamar love is, I feel is getting out of hand, yo. I feel like he's asking for we already broke all this down, yo, and it's the crazy part. He's asking for a number. We don't want to pay him that number. We got the franchise tag done, whereas though he's still on the team to get paid. But we giving another team an option. You could go negotiate Mr. Manager slash quarterback. Don't forget, he's a quarterback and a manager. He's his own manager. Don't forget that. Let's not forget this. We've given opportunity for him to go get into contract with another team. That hasn't been done yet, and that's why all this stuff is going on online. And to make matters worse, he be out here doing subliminals on Twitter, right? And he'll say stuff that could easily be true. He could turn around a couple days later and say, "Oh no, y'all just say anything that wasn't related to it." That's how they do, but it be related. We all know it be related.
Yeah, I
We all
agree.
know it be related. But I just
I
feel like
agree.
it's simple, bro. He want, and if you want, and that's the simple version. We're gonna get into more details after we hear what he said. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Good. I just feel as though what is the number? A lot. It seems like we keep skating around it. We keep everybody speculating. Everybody saying he didn't want a fully guaranteed. He didn't want the 200. We offered him 133 out of 3 years. So what is the number then, Lamar? You talking and you doing this and that. Just say what the number is.
The crazy
Because
part is,
then
the, I'm sorry to
go ahead.
cut
What
you
you
off,
saying?
but the
Yeah.
crazy part is every number that's been discussed, he tries to say is a lie. Things that been so-called given from his camp. Oh, that's a lie.
Right.
The
That's a lie.
articles written by credible sources. Oh, that's a lie.
Yep.
From our so now the Ravens is just big fat liars. All the credible
Yep.
sources that report stuff is just big fat like Lamar the only one telling the truth. That's how like come on, bro. Whatever.
I just want to know what the number is, whether we want to pay him that number or not. Let's just what is the excuse me, what is the
It gotta
number?
be
That's all
it
I'm
gotta
just trying to
be
figure out.
it can't be something that everybody want to pay. And I don't want to hear nothing about what was the word they was using? I done forgot the damn
Everybody
word.
wanted
It
him.
was the word
Everybody
of the
wanted
day,
him. Who wanted MVP? Cal,
bro.
mind you, that shit is old.
It can't be a number that everybody want to pay because teams is out here getting Gardner Minshew instead
Oh
of
yeah,
paying his tab.
they paid
They out
Daniel
here get
Jones.
they out here getting they paying Daniel Jones. They out here getting who another quarterback that got picked up. Damn, Geno Smith that got paid. Who
He
else?
earned that one
It
though.
was a no, yeah, he earned it, but I'm just saying the quarterbacks that got paid.
He got paid.
Baker
Baker
Mayfield just got
Mayfield.
picked up by Tampa Bay. Tampa
Yep.
can't nobody pay the tag.
Yeah. The tab got to be too high.
So, yeah.
I mean, like I said, whatever he's worth, whatever that number is. I know a lot of people saying, "Hey, he's worth a certain number." Let's say this: it's not like the Ravens are saying, "Hey, we're not going to pay you at all," but we're not going to break our cap space, and that's what
We
it
can't
is.
even
It's a
afford it.
business.
We can't even afford what
We're a
he wants.
business.
Why nobody would have talked about that? We can't even afford what he wants. What
It's
can we
that
do?
simple.
What they want us to do?
Yeah,
Like,
they want us to go. He wants us to go in negative equity. Play the video, man.
like
This is
let's get into this video real quick, yo.
So go on though.
Right,
You're right.
totally.
You're
But
100% right. That is the thing.
but you're
We gonna have to pause it, talk out talk, blase. So we ain't doing no copyright claims. I mean, this is fair use.
you're the owner who
I just gotta respond to Dan, bro. That's all it says.
did it again, and so then you're gonna have Jeffrey Lurie and the Spanos on the Chargers.
Yeah.
It's the Spanos family.
Yep.
Am I right with that?
Yep.
And then you're gonna have the Brown family calling you, being like, "Why did you do it?" You know.
Now I'm sorry, Dan, because I didn't watch the whole YouTube video. I just seen this Twitter clip, and on top of that, I screen recorded it, so I might be taking it a little out of context. But I think he's referring to the Ravens getting on the phone with other organizations about this contract and should it be signed for future, how it's going to affect future free agencies and whatever.
Now we have no choice. Now there's no longer an individual
That'd be
outlier.
coercion, but-
And then if you're Lamar, you're sitting there going, "Why would I take less?" You know, like why would I take less? Lamar, I haven't said this on TV, but I sit there and I think Lamar has taken 1,000 hits for that organization.
Okay, what that got to do with anything?
I'm gonna go ahead before I get into the 1,000 hits. I'm gonna go ahead and break down. I do agree with him on the first part, and him saying that the NFLPA and having the conversation. And what a lot of people gotta understand is it's more than just paying Lamar Jackson. This is a floodgate. It's a gate where the top guys and the top businessmen said, "Hey, if we let this guy, it's not got nothing to do with race. If we let this guy come through here and he gets a fully guaranteed contract, what stops all the other guys behind him getting fully guaranteed contracts for over 200 million? Now, is that a problem? Is that a bad thing? Looking in the people's eyes, no. But as a businessman, that is going to cause some problems in the future when guys start getting hurt, when guys start retiring, when guys start doing these different things. And hey, we still got to pay out this 200
They
million.
start taking these guaranteed money and then running off with the bag, getting fat, eating Doritos, eating Fritos, not giving a damn, missing the last 5 games of the season, 2 years running. Then what we gonna do? Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Great ad, but yeah, that's kind of what Dan is talking about. That's why we're saying this contract. The reason why there's so much drama and so much going on. This is like the holy grail. If we let that, it's the big guys, the big corporation, these $1 billion owners, and once these guys come through, it's like, oh my god. If that's just how it is going to be now for the QB position, most of that money got to be guaranteed. If we let this one guy slide, now the guys come behind him had to slide. Same thing with the wide receiver. When those guys start getting paid, remember they was only getting paid chunk change around 7, 8, 10 million. Boom. Now they up to 30. Now they up to 25. I can't remember who was that top wide receiver that got paid, but he got paid almost a QB. And people kind of want to take a step back and say, "Whoa, was he really worth all this money?" So it's more than just getting this deal done for Lamar Jackson. And now, as he said, the Ravens has come back to him saying, "Hey, buddy, if we do this deal, it's going to be a lot of controversy, this and that." And Lamar's like, "Hey, well, that don't really got nothing to do with me, somewhat, but hey, I still deserve to get paid. Why should I take less?"
I understand, and I understand Lamar not wanting to take less, and with me understanding Lamar not wanting to take less, don't mean that I think that the organizations are teaming up against him necessarily. Like, I don't think this is a situation where they not paying him on purpose just for the reason that you name. Like, I feel like if it come down to it and the bag changed to that and somebody come out, like when Jalen Hurts is time to get paid and he keep up the same style of the same play he's been having last year, and how he's improving and improving, then they're gonna have no choice but then that's gonna be the money that's gonna get paid now. The period. They're gonna have no choice. Like I don't feel like they just teaming up against him and not paying him for that specific reason. I feel like Lamar Jackson he had opportunity to make it so they had no choice but to make that the price. Because Deshaun Watson came in and got the money, and we all called the Browns crazy. But if Deshaun Watson would have came in and went berserk and took them on a playoff run and had sales going through the roof, then Lamar's case would have been made even better right now as well. So let's not act like these players ain't dropping the ball a little bit or a lot of bit when a nigga that missed five, with somebody that missed 5 of the last 2 seasons, 5 games in the last 5 games, 2 seasons running. So let's
I
not
see where
act
you
like we
come
dropped the
from.
ball, overthrowing the ball. Let's not act like MVP season was in 2019. He's not
But
Aaron
that's still it.
Rodgers.
But I understand now where the fans is coming from. You see what I got on today? I'm playing for Lamar today. But you guys see where it's come from, bro. That's still in contract year though, bro. So you gotta kind of bring up the MVP season. We can't just say, hey, the MVP season don't count when I'm in contract year. I did this, I did that, I got the resume, I broke the rushing yards for the team stats. I'm doing it. It's part of the package deal. You gotta look at the
Bro,
MVP season because that's during his pay period. That's how you gotta look at it, bro. We can't just look at the last 2 and say, "Hey, forget about the MVP season," because that's what they're looking at.
it's not forget about the MVP season, bro. It's you get paid off of continuous elevation. Once you start decline, we're seeing decline in Lamar Jackson. I've seen decline in Lamar Jackson in the last 2 years. I've
I
seen,
said
and
we
I've
seeing a
not,
little slope.
and right, and on top of that, the slope come from injuries. So he says,
Yeah, so
which
we
makes it
seeing a
which
little
makes
slope.
guaranteed money even iffier. We not even saying we never mind. Oh, y'all want to say receivers. All right, whatever. So if you want to say receivers, that means we got to pay receivers, right? Well, he getting guaranteed money. That's gonna make it a little bit harder to pay receivers that y'all so desperately need for him to be as good as y'all think he could be. And on top of that, his play has been affected by injuries. So we want to pay somebody who's been getting injured the last couple seasons. He might be turning into a little injury bug, and we know that running quarterbacks are known for not lasting too long. If we want to be honest,
I will ask you this question: is Lamar Jackson the best QB to ever put on a Ravens uniform?
not to me personally. No,
Who you putting over top of him?
I would have to put Joe Flacco. There. I would have no other choice. I would have no other choice.
Now
I
is
got
you
spent
now is you
11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the playoffs against some of the best quarterbacks we ever watched play football. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, and Colin Kaepernick. 11
okay? Let me ask
touchdowns,
you
no
this.
interceptions, won a bowl. Before that, he went to the playoffs, deep playoff run, didn't lose in the first round. His first 4 years, even his rookie season, I think he made it to the AFC Championship. Rather you say, oh, the defense was juiced up or not, I feel like our defense is pretty decent and had enough talent to make deep playoffs runs, but that's never mind the fact. Bottom line is Joe Flacco showed up. He shows up in the playoffs when we needed the most, and on the regular season, he's not a mistake. He didn't make mistakes, make too many mistakes. He kept us in the game. He's a good game manager. No, he didn't have no MVP regular seasons, but he did it when it mattered, bro. 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the playoffs is an MVP. That's MVP caliber. There's only one other player that did that, and that's Joe Montana. So I would have to say Lamar Jackson definitely. Joe
He
Flacco
wouldn't
would
be up
definitely
there.
have to be he would have to be that. He would have to be Ravens #1 quarterback. Am I taking away
Really?
from Lamar Jackson MVP season? No, I'm not doing that, bro. It was an amazing season, but guess what the season ended with? A
Exit from the
first round
Chargers.
playoff exit.
I get where you come from,
So we
but
can't
I
just talk.
mean,
So when we talking business and we talking $200 million guaranteed or whatever blase scoop that he want, then we got to talk about everything. And when we talking about everything, we can't turn around and then try to throw all this slander onto the Ravens organization as if we not respectable, as if we haven't been running this organization respectable for the last since '96. Like we ain't been doing good business. Like this never even been in our character to be in these situations. For real, for
I
real.
agree. I agree. And I want to stop the narrative that Ravens don't pay their players and things of that nature. We have Raekwon Smith. I said it again, highest paid linebacker. We have Justin Tucker, highest paid kicker. Marlon Humphrey, one of the highest paid cornerbacks. So it ain't like we afraid to spend that bread when you show us, hey, I'm worth it. Raekwon Smith haven't even played a whole year and we pay him that bag. So we saying, hey, you put the work in and we'll pay you what you're worth. Um, I understand we're trying to pay Lamar what he's worth, but it's like Lamar trying to just throw some extra parmesan on top, and it's just like, hey, we can give you this number, but we can't give you that, buddy.
And I don't,
It's going to
and
mess
I
with
don't
us
understand.
bad.
I don't understand how that makes us so terrible, especially
Right.
considering the fact that another team right now can offer him anything. They don't got to offer him even a two. Let's just take 200 million out of the equation. They can offer him anything. Where's the team that's trying to offer him something? So how are the Ravens the only bad guys, bro? And in fact, right now we the only team giving him. We still feeding him. He's still at our table. So how we the bad guys?
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. I know we kind of going on, but will it be if he plays this year? What you said, I seen a couple credible sources say he will. Is it bad blood
He's
in the
not
locker
suiting up
room?
for the
Is it
Ravens,
bad?
bro. He's not suiting
Is
up
it,
for the
is it,
Ravens, bro. He's not
you
suiting.
don't think so?
He might sit out or he might play 6 games. I got him,
Damn.
bro. He either gonna sit out or play 6. Knowing him,
So,
considering the fact he didn't sit out last year, he's gonna play 6 games.
so is it bad blood in the locker room now? Then is it bad blood with the coaches? Is it bad blood with the players? Like,
I don't
what
know.
you think?
I don't know how the players carrying it, bro. I I would see
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the one of the problems I got with the Raven organization. We be playing it so iffy because I mean, well, then again, it's like maybe it's not a problem because it is just business. We can't auto quarterback if he does decide to come back. So I think it
right.
maybe it's him playing it iffy. So I don't know how the players might be rocking with it. But of course, the players gonna want Lamar to get paid because the higher Lamar get paid, the higher they could get paid in the future. So of course they probably
Yeah,
want him to get paid, and they probably kind of on his side. I don't know, yo. But
I
then no
agree.
missing games. I don't know. I don't know how to play. I don't know, yo. I know he ain't suiting up.
Really, I think
And
he
if he
suits
do,
up.
he playing 6 games. He might try to sabotage it. Like it's going. I know that if somebody don't pick up this tab, the drama ain't ended, bro. The drama just began.
That's kind of what I was just asking. Do the drama end with this tab not being picked up and going into the next season? So you said no. Wow. So it got to be bad. I'm gonna say bad blood, but you know when it's tension in the air. So it's like the locker room ain't whole. I mean, it's they quote unquote call him a leader. I mean, I know it's a lot of guys who probably look up to him. I've seen Deshaun Jackson says it's been nothing but great vibes. Um, Even Marquise Brown says it's been great vibes. Uh, all those guys, even Bateman. So I just think it's gonna be different now. Now we all got a quote unquote common enemy. Because now when I become a free agent, let's say my free agency is coming up next year. I see how they doing Lamar Jackson. I'm like, dang, they probably do me the same way. So I think this is tarnishing the Ravens in a lot of ways, whether we get the deal done or not. Honestly,
See, I don't think that's tarnishing the Ravens because I mean, shoot, we just extended Roquan and made him the highest paid linebacker in the NFL right now. So and you seen Patrick Queen that gave him fire, gave him hope. So I don't think that, but I think all this stuff on the media is definitely out of line because it's starting to lead to a lot of slander on the organization and the media making it seem like we doing Lamar Jackson wrong and not paying him. Like it's not 31 other teams that could pick him up right now and pay him. So hold on, let's hear this real quick. We still ain't even finished.
1,000.
We ain't even talk about 1,000 tackles yet.
Taking 1,000 hits for that organization for, I think he's made $25 million.
I take 100,000 hits. But let's go.
Like you can't ask that player.
Nigga Pat McPhee said, "Damn, what you saying? Damn to the 25 million or 1,000 hits? Because wasn't he a wrestler or something? And what did he do? I forgot what he did. What he do?
He was in the league. He was in the league.
Oh, he was in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Did he wrestle too? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't proud of that career.
What position Pat McPhee played?
Don't get me lying.
Man.
QB. You like a QB? Or a punter? You like a QB or a punter to me?
I gotta look that up.
To take all those hits and then decide, yeah, we don't want to pay you as much as you've earned or deserve or what the market says or what it's. I think that's tough. It's a tough look in your locker room.
Dan, with all due respect,
I said it.
With all due respect, how can we say, oh, he was a punter? Oh, no wonder you think 1,000 hits is crazy. He was a punter. No disrespect.
Pat. I told you. I knew he was a punter.
Listen, Pat.
He didn't even take one.
Pat, shoot, he might have. Punters, it might get a little dangerous down there. They driving at your legs. You might get your legs blown out. But I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was a punter. Y'all, I'd do that. If I was a punter or a kicker, that's the best gig you could get.
Right.
Or unless you like a water, I'd be a water boy too. Screw it. But
forget it. Yeah.
What did he say? What Dan just say? Dan over here lying. What did he say just now, yo? I can't even remember what Dan.
He said he got paid. He took 1,000 hits. 25 million was most his paid. Much he got paid.
Let me go back real quick. Yo, I done forgot what I just said. Looking at Pat McPhee.
I think that's tough. It's a tough look in your locker room.
And for free agents.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was talking about paying Lamar what he deserved. Who's to say exactly what Lamar deserves in this situation? Like, if in the first 2 years he got his MVP, and then the next 2 years it was kind of slow. He got a good regular season, then it was kind of slow. Decent regular seasons until he leaving with injuries in the last 5 games and no playoff success. All I'm saying is, if the Ravens have backing points and why they don't want to pay the exact number he don't want to pay, like negotiations is about coming in the middle. If they negotiating and we decide that we don't want to spend this, we don't want to do this way, how is that not giving him what he deserved, bro? Especially considering the fact that another team could turn around and give him what he asking for. So if he asking for 500 million with a quarter billion guaranteed, do that mean he deserved that because he asking for it? And he won MVP in 2019? That mean he deserved that? I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. The players should get played. Of course, we want the players to get paid $1 billion. I mean, of course, we want the players to get paid $1 billion. Okay, yes, but I also want the organization to be happy, and I want us to have a solid running organization as well. And if he ain't a fit in the organization, then and he end up gone, then that's just that. I'm just a Ravens fan. I like the players; they cool, but I grew up liking the Ravens. Ray Lewis retired. I still had to stay a fan. That's all I'm saying. Hold up.
Potentially in the future and for everything. Like, he is the Baltimore
Could you
Ravens.
imagine that locker room? Could you imagine that locker room?
Oh, this guy does everything right.
He say he is the Baltimore Ravens. Nah. People like me, the Baltimore Ravens.
Right. This guy is our team. He's won the MVP.
And I don't even suit up.
He's led us. He's caused no problems.
He's taken 1,000 hits for us.
Yes.
1,000 at the quarterback spot. But You know, that's why I don't get it. Like I was I saw people this past weekend come up and being like, "What are we doing?" Fans of Baltimore, like, "What are we doing with Lamar?" And I sit there and go, "I don't know.
1,000 hits. I ain't look up no stats or do no research. I guess that's crazy for a quarterback. I guess he emphasizing it all. Dan, you're emphasizing 1,000 hits. All crazy. Like I get it. I've watched probably every single game. I ain't seen too many hits where Lamar got crushed. Maybe 3, 4. Like I ain't seen him get crushed crazy. I seen Huntley get crushed way worse than Lamar. Like I didn't see Huntley get crushed. If we going off hit,
Holly
if we
was
going
like
off
this.
hit,
Holly
bro,
was looking like this.
Yo,
Holly
no,
got crushed.
rock with you, yo. Listen, you're in my Hall of Fame, buddy. Off that fumble, it's not for the good reasons, but you're still in the Hall of Fame.
This
So if we talking
Huntley, I
about
want
hits,
y'all to put a Huntley face over
bro, if
top.
we
That's
talking about
Huntley.
hits, Todd Heap should still be getting paid right now. If we talking about hits, Jamal Lewis should still be getting. If we talking about 1,000 hits, Jamal Lewis should still be getting a check from the Ravens right now. As if
Jamal can't
he's
even talk right now.
That's what my man Jamal can't even say a full sentence. If we talking about it, this is football. This what we all know. They signed up to play football. I thought that was the first thing I thought we knew.
That's what you signed all them papers for
So
on draft night. You cheesing and
emphasize
smiling.
1,000 hits, bro. That's not emphasize 1,000 hits. You see what they doing to Cam Newton? They slandering Cam Newton name like Cam Newton won MVP too. He said the same thing. But Cam Newton is saying the same thing Lamar is saying. MVP. They slandering. Oh, you're washed up. You're a has-been. They don't even want to give. They don't want to give Cam Newton $5 million. But you want to keep saying, you see all the hits Cam Newton took. He to put his body out there. Lamar has been very smart with the hits he's taking. I ain't seen him take too many. We need to keep emphasizing 1,000 hits, 1,000 hits. Bro,
And our O-line was pretty good this year.
Come on, bro. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Don't try, because they be really, people try to, not you, Dan, but the media people on Twitter be trying to paint so many narratives. They'll run with anything. Next thing you know, they'll say, "Oh, we ain't try to protect them," as if we ain't get Tyler Linderbaum, and we'll let Orlando Brown go. We'll not be able to pay somebody like Orlando Brown, which I wish we could have paid him. But we'll not be stuff like that to work out. They'll take that and just run with the whole thing. Oh, we ain't trying to protect Lamar. Oh, Hollywood went out, which was not even a crazy ass wide receiver that was going to ever lead us to nothing, lead us to no bowl or nothing anyway. Oh, he'll leave. Oh, we don't have no receivers, even though we just went and drafted a damn receiver. Man, it's just, come on, bro. Like y'all gotta stop trying to slander the organization, bro. Lamar has made his bid. He don't even have a manager. I've tried to tell him before. If you need a manager, I DM'd him my number. He don't want it. He don't want it, bro. The other teams ain't picking up his tab. Leave us alone.
His Huntley juice is good.
Yo,
I'm gonna just say
1,000 hits.
1,000 hits. I think, of course, he always exaggerates. 100% sure. It's like you said, Lamar Jackson is probably one of the best scramblers in the NFL. I'm gonna say best scrambler as well, and one of the best scramblers who avoids taking big shots. You know how to slide, dive, or whatever he do to get down and get out of bounds. I don't think we can even pull up a 1-minute video of him taking big shots. Harley, on the other hand, his first, oh my God, that boy don't know how to slide.
Goodness.
He got cremated.
Murdered out there, boy. I felt bad for him.
For real. But like I said, I mean, I disagree. That's everything I said, Dan. So I can't even go against him. I think it do tarnish the locker room. I think it is guys are starting to look a certain way, and it is guys who know a little bit more of what the fans know. It's always one on one or two guys. It's kind of almost like high school. It's a lot of talking going on outside, but the guys who's inside the locker room really know what's going on. The guys who are close to John, close to the other guys, managers talk, agents talk. Hey, agent, what's going on with the Lamar case? And they ain't trying to pay him here, and they offer this, this, and this. It's a lot of he say, she say. So it does build some type, like I said, not mad. It just brings some type of tension in there. It's not that same locker room feel. All right, everybody came back from vacation, everything good. We added 2 or 3 players. Come on, let's get down to business. It's that big elephant in the room now. Now, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do our business, but it's like, damn, Lamar Jackson, my boy, why y'all not trying to pay him? Whether they really know the scope or not. You feel what I'm saying? It's like if me and you worked at the same job. And you feel me? I see you putting in pain. I see you doing your thing for at least 2 or 3 years. Yeah, you had a couple slip ups. Yeah, you missed a couple things, but damn, he still deserved what he want. So now I'm kind of looking at boss man like, dang, he ain't even trying to pay my boy. I'm still do my job, but it's like, dang, he ain't even trying to pay my boy. It's just that tension in the air now, man. But like at the end of the day, I think NFL players are one of the best players to block out outside noise. I see it all the time in tweets. Hey, we not paying attention to the media. We not worried about the media. We know what's really going on in the locker room. So
So I might
you
get a
got
little different when this
those
get
great
pulled
guys
back.
and leaders. I was ready to say you got great guys and leaders, and we just let go one of our great leaders, which was Campbell. Thank God. But we got rid of
Oh
Campbell,
Lord,
so I just
don't
want to know
start.
who's going to step up. So it might be Raekwon. Raekwon is definitely going to be the leader, but now we got to see him lead off the field. Like I said, it's something that we don't know because we're not in the locker room with him. You feel me?
Dude, I already
So
seen Patrick Quinn saluting Roquan. I seen an interview with Patrick Quinn saluting Roquan real heavy about his locker room presence and just what he bring to the game. And I think Ray Lewis was up here working out with Roquan a little bit, wasn't he?
so that yeah
So I
yeah.
think I
So
think
that
I
he and
think
I
that
work
was
out with
part of
Patrick
I think
Queen.
that's part of the reason he get that extension so early, man. I think his presence was felt immediately. As soon as he
Yeah,
touched
I
Baltimore,
like Patrick.
I think
I
everything
think we
was
sent
felt
a deal,
on
man.
and off the field. So
I think
I
we sent
think
a deal. Let's go
what
get D Hop. We go send Patrick Queen and we give Patrick Queen up. We give him Wallace and a pick. Let's go get D Hop or OBJ. I heard speculation that
we
there's a
gotta figure out
team.
what we doing at quarterback first, yo, before we
Fuck
start
all that.
doing deals, yo.
I heard that it's a team that gave him an offer for 4 million. Do you believe that 4 million a year? So I believe we probably gave him 4 year, probably 3 year, probably 4 million. So probably like 18 or 20, probably with some incentives. Do you believe that that was us? Because we was three teams in negotiation with OBJ. It was us and two other teams. I'm gonna go find out two other teams. Hold on, let me see.
Man, all we could afford is 4 million. So it probably was
That's
us. I'm surprised
that's what I'm thinking.
we had to scrape in the bottom of the couch for that. We damn near couldn't even afford that. We were scraping up crumbs. We had to borrow money from people for that.
they
The cost to
taking
hit
money
my
out the
line said
pockets
if
of
I
the
had
players.
the cost to hit my line said if I had something to the pot. I told him it's
Oh
hard
my
time.
god. You feel me? They asking they started a GoFundMe account. Can you please
Man,
donate $1? I probably
man,
would. I
I
ain't even
think
gonna lie.
man, I think it's all fine though, bro. Like I said, like I always say, I trust the Ravens organization. And all I could
Ozzy
do is
not
sit
there
back
no
and trust.
more.
All I could do is sit back and trust the process. Trust the
Ozzy not there
process,
no
and
more. We
man,
can't trust that much.
you, you know you got a bug in somebody's ear, man. Got to. Ain't no way you gonna let
what
it go up in smoke. He
what
can't
you
let
say,
his
bro?
life work go up in smoke, dog. He got a bug in somebody's ear.
He said, bro, he on vacation getting his back rubbed.
Yeah,
He got a phone call.
feel me? He got one number
Hello?
stored in there. He got one number stored. Only one phone. Only one phone could call Ozzy right now. Just one
Who
phone.
that is? Who it
Now,
is? Who it
the
is though?
phone get passed around. Different people could call him. Different
Oh, but it's
people.
one
But it's just one device that could. It's only one device he'll answer. Like just one phone number.
one phone. That shit got
You
one
got a met,
contact in it.
but you might have to take a private jet to the next person. Like, yeah, you gotta talk to Ozzy just to hand the phone off.
He's in
Bloop.
the back.
And then it ring like this. Bloop. Just one time. And he answer on the first ring every time, no
Yeah,
matter what
to
he doing. No matter what he doing. No
the
matter what he doing on the first ring. You could be
uh,
skydiving on the first ring, Ozzy. Man, what's going
EDC.
on now? And he just, I mean, I'm telling you.
Who do
So
we
he,
pick in the first draft, Ozzy? Who do we pick?
please, I
Please.
tried Bateman. That we ruined him. They had him out here doing squats while his ankle was furred. They had him running with bricks on his ankle. We ruined Bateman. We need another one. Who was out there, man? Tell us something. I know you sent the little birdie out. So Ozzy gonna come through, yo. We good. But
Ozzy gonna cut through. He on a private island somewhere. He getting
yeah.
shoulder rubs. He not worried.
Yeah, I'm just a
Bro.
Ravens fan. We're fine. Everybody relax. Stop the Ravens slander. Don't even do no Lamar slander, bro. The only reason I get on Lamar is just to protect my Ravens because I'm just a Ravens fan. So we ain't gonna do no slander on both sides. We're just gonna sit back and wait for somebody to pick up the tab or for him to suit up. And if he suit up, I hope he boot up. I doubt he do though. Any last words, Brody? I gotta go get my hair cut.
I disagree with everything he just said. We should be calling fire right now. We're in trouble. The locker room is bad. Everything. Call Ozzy on the phone. It's getting crucial. That locker room is not going to be the same. Everything
Oh
is
my
going to be
God.
bad. Players and coaches are going to start fighting. We had an F minus in the weight room. Things are going bad. It's getting exposed now. But you feel me? Ravens as a Raven organization, like you said, we're probably the best organization we have. Got that comment many of times.
Magic,
We're able to
Magic,
distance from.
Magic, after
What do
all
I
that
know,
shit he just said,
Coach Kev?
them
I'm actually in the
Bengals,
building.
them Bengals that y'all love, they in the top 3 for negative comments. That's my first point. And my second point is we was supposed to beat him if Huntley ain't make the Hall of Fame.
Man,
You just drunk
they
him too. If
you
he
see
ain't
what
make the
happened,
Hall of Fame, we was supposed to beat those guys with this broken up locker room that you talk about. So like
man.
you said, man, we fine,
You
man. We are.
you see what they did? They would have got Orlando Brown Jr. They making moves while we sitting there watching the moves. They know what they doing.
They over there fussing too. So we gonna see, man. It's a long off season. I'm just ready for spring. Let's get
Yes, sir.
ready
We'll
for
tune in next
spring.
time. Coach
Yeah,
Kev with y'all.
let's get it, man.
Just the Ravens fan.